So today we're going to be checking out the Behringer HD300 heavy distortion pedal. Stay tuned. Yes, good people, welcome back to the Guitar Manifesto channel, and today we are checking out yet another Behringer pedal. I've reviewed many of these over the years and they're always really good pedals, really good sounding pedals. Now this is the Behringer HD300 heavy distortion. This pedal in particular is a clone of the Boss MD2 mega distortion, which I reviewed on the channel a little while back. I'll put a link to that in the description if you want to check that pedal out. But these Behringer heavy distortion pedals retail currently, well, I bought this on Amazon for £21, brand new, minty fresh, with a box. The Boss alternative is about £90, so yeah, for a clone pedal, this is nice and cheap. A lot of people don't like the plastic casing on Behringer pedals. To me, I'm not really bothered. I have used these live in the past and never had a problem. But I suppose if you do get a bit heavy footed with these, you can run into a bit of a problem. But like I say, me personally, home use playing, these are ideal. Now a few years ago I did a video explaining the full clone list. These Behringer pedals are clones of popular brands like Boss pedals, Electro Harmonics, that kind of stuff, and yeah, this one is a pretty decent clone. So up close and personal on this striking pink colour pedal, you've got 5 controls there. You've got your level control, you've got your tone control, which pretty much is sort of your treble, so you can add or take away some high ends. Then you've got your distortion control. You've also got a high gain control, so as well as your distortion you can add even more extreme fuzzy goodness. And then one of my favourite features on this is the bottom control, which is your low end, so you can add a bit more bass, a bit more thickness to your distortion sound. Now the build quality on these, like I say, they're plastic casing. I still think they're pretty durable. Just, you know, you don't want to be chucking it about when you're at a gig. But on the side you've got your 9-volt power supply, you've got your input output socket, and then there's 2 little notches either side of the pedal. You get like a little pen or something, push them in, that comes off, and it also takes a 9-volt battery. But yeah, nice clear design. Good little foot switch on these as well, very much like the Boss style pedal. So over the years Behringer have made quite a few distortion pedals, but at the moment this is the only dedicated distortion pedal that they do, and I must admit it is a really cool sounding pedal, and I do like I say, the added bonus of having that bass control. It's always nice to add a bit more meat to your distortion tone. So for today's demo I'm going to play 3 different sound settings, playing to a backing track using my Squier Jagmaster. The level dial I'll keep at 2 o'clock, the tone I'll keep at 12 o'clock, the bottom I'll keep at 12 o'clock, but the distortion and the gain, that's where I'll change it up a bit. The first demo I'll have the distortion and the gain all the way down, and then for the second part we'll have both them dials at 12 o'clock, and then for the third part of the demo we'll crank the distortion and the gain dial all the way up, just to, like I say, give you a general idea what these sound like. I'll be playing to a backing track, so you'll get the gist of what these sound like in the mix. So next thing we're going to do is plug her in and let her rip. the Behringer HD300 heavy distortion pedal. I think these sound awesome. It is quite a versatile little distortion pedal, if I'm honest. You can get some nice rock sounds, grunge sounds, or if you really want to beef it up, turn the gain up, turn the distortion up, whack that bass up, you can get some nice thick metally sounds out of it. But yeah, for a Behringer pedal, like I say, a plastic casing, some people like them, some don't. A bit like Marmite, but I quite like them. And yeah, I'll be keeping hold of this one for a little while. So let me know what you think to this heavy distortion pedal in the comment section below. If you own one of these, let me know what you think to it and what your favourite settings to use on these. But I highly recommend Behringer pedals. Like I say, I've done a video covering all the different pedals, and there is a website where you can get the full clone list. So if you're after something in particular, I'm pretty sure Behringer have covered most bases on these nowadays. So yeah, that'll probably wrap it up for today. If you enjoyed today's video, give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, The Guitar Manifesto. And I'll catch you guys very soon. Thanks for watching. Peace out.